Yeah, Liam Neeson. He's one of those actors that everybody knows him for particular roles. Okay, some people may know him for playing Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins. I know some people love him because of his role as Bad Cop in the Lego Movie. But just yesterday, I bought and watched what many people consider to be the most famous Liam Neeson movie, and that was 2008's Taken. A little bit of background. Taken came out around about 2008, at a time when I would have been finishing primary school and just starting high school, so I wasn't really the right age demographic when it came out. However, that doesn't mean I didn't hear about it. I mean, over the years, Taken became a phenomenon. I mean, it it was a hit movie. It managed to launch two sequels and a spin-off TV, well, not spin-off, more like a prequel TV series. And it, while Liam Neeson had been acting in things before, such as I said, in Batman Begins, this kind of elevated him to household name status. And it is kind of regarded for many people as a good movie. For those who somehow haven't seen it or haven't heard about it, Taken shows Liam Neeson as kind of an overprotective father. However, when his 17-year-old daughter is kidnapped while in Paris, he heads to Paris in order to rescue her and basically take down the guys who kidnapped her, who turns out to be part of a trafficking ring. What I think, give to start off with, this is only a rumour that I heard about it kind of yesterday, but yeah, it sounds kind of pretty funny when you think about it, which is that apparently when they brought Liam Neeson the script for Taken, he took a look at it and went, no, no, sorry, this is a script meant for an action hero, and I'm not an action hero. So they took the script back, made some scribbles, made some alterations to it, gave it back to him, so it now said the 55-year-old action hero. He was like, fine, and he agreed to do it. And subsequently, even if you haven't seen the film, I think many people know of the famous phone scene. I mean, I even did a video acting of it on YouTube, which I might leave a link to down below if I remember to. But yeah, even if you haven't seen the movie, most people know about the famous phone scene. Yeah, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I tell you I don't have money. What I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. Even if people have never seen the film, they can quote that scene word for word. Yeah, it is that kind of famous. And as I said, this proved to be a juggernaut. I mean, as I said, I was going at the time just starting high school, so I wasn't really old enough for it, but it became a phenomenon. I mean, even though I didn't see the movie for a long time, I did see a couple of years later the Family Guy parody of it. They did a parody of Taken in an episode called Lego My Mega, which kind of, it did its typical Family Guy style humour, but also kind of followed the plot of it quite closely. Taken is another one of those movies also that's kind of good for spotting kind of actors that you recognise from other things. For example, you got Liam Neeson in there, who, yeah, he's Liam Neeson. What more do you need to know? But there was also Holly Valance, who plays the singer, that I kind of recognised for a few things she did. And Kim's best friend in the movie is played by Katie Cassidy, whom I recognised from Arrow, even though in Taken she is quite a bit younger than she would be in Arrow. But yeah, it's kind of nice to see Laurel Lance, yeah, as a teenager. Now, I wouldn't say Taken don't expect to see it when 2019 rolls around on my top 10 movies list. I don't know if I would kind of regard it that highly, but yeah, I can see what, having watched it through, I can see why people love this movie. And I can see why Liam Neeson's Brian Mills did become a great action hero. I mean, as he said at first, as he'd supposedly said, he wasn't an action hero, but this movie turned him into one. And I think what's so great about him, if you can compare him to another action hero, say Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones is always rooted in some form of fantasy. For example, the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, uh, yeah, the Crystal Skull. I know people don't like to remember that one, but yeah, Indiana Jones as an action hero, he was always rooted in some form of fantasy. He was the stuff that we always wanted to do, but we couldn't because, well, that stuff's kind of history, mythical, myths, legends. The thing that made Liam Neeson's Brian Mills a great action hero, though, was that his was always kind of rooted in reality. I mean, yeah, it's probably a kind of over dramatization of it, but here's the thing. The reason why he's doing it in order to rescue his daughter from a trafficking ring, trafficking was a very real and very sad problem. And subsequently, since it's very real, he became a lot more kind of relatable character. It's known that it's made pretty clear throughout the movie that everyone has their limits. I mean, some people in his situation would kind of break down and cry, thinking that they're never going to see their daughter again. But this man, while he probably took things to the extreme, he was believable. He had been pushed to his limits, and he would say no. I mean, as it says on the front of the DVD, they have taken his daughter. He will hunt them, he will find them, and he will kill them. This is a man with such strong love for his daughter that while most people may give up under these circumstances, he's willing to keep going. And that's what made him a great action hero. The fact that he has been pushed to his limits and he is still willing to go the extra mile for the people he loves. I mean, a little bit of a joke here. I do know that kind of the final film in the series, which I haven't seen Taken 2 or Taken 3. I imagine that after Taken 3, maybe Brian Mills would have a little bit of trouble reading Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. Kind of a little bit of an inside joke there. Take a look and you may see what I mean. But yeah, Liam Neeson, he may not have wanted to be at first, but he became one of the great action heroes of the 2000s and the 2010s. And yeah, as I say, while it may not be one of my favourite movies, I do see why it's a good one, and I do see it is kind of one of those great movies. So there. So yeah, that's my little short review of Taken. As I said, not one of my favourites, but I do see why it's a good movie. It is a good movie, and I do think it did elevate Liam Neeson to household name status, if he wasn't already there. Let's see what else lies in the future. Till then, stay safe.